On number 6 and 7, we're using this figure to help us answer both of those questions. It tells us that the figure is showing lines AC and lines PQ intersecting at point B. We are going to imagine lines A prime, C prime, and lines P prime, Q prime will be the images of these two lines respectively. We are told it's going to be under a dilation. It tells me the center point, that's the center dilation, that's where we're dilating from, and our scale factor. So all our scale factor tells us is that obviously our figure is going to get, our lines are going to get farther away from point C. They're not going to get longer, obviously, because a line does not have a length that can be measured and determined to get longer. It just goes on forever. So that scale factor 3 means that these lines are going to get farther away from center of dilation, which is point C. I want to show you the properties of dilations that we went through, and this is the property that we're using to answer this question. It says a dilation maps a line not passing through the center dilation to a parallel line. It leaves a line passing through the center unchanged. So you remember we looked at this picture that if we are dilating this line from point O, then we get a line that is parallel to the one that we started with. If our original line had gone through point O, then when we dilate it, it's still going to be exactly the same line. It's not going to change at all. So I want to point out our answer choices about our dilated image lines. Are they parallel to the original? Are they perpendicular to the original? Or are they the same line as the original? In our property, we have no relationship that creates a perpendicular line. So B is obviously not going to be one of the choices that we're going to pick for this answer. So we want to know, will the image line A prime C prime be parallel to AC, or will it be the same line as line C? Since we are dilating from the center point is C, and our line AC goes through that point, remember our property says that a line that goes through the center dilation will not be changed. And so the answer you should pick for number 6 is C, the same line as, since it goes through the center dilation. But then for the second part, when it's talking about P prime Q prime, since PQ, that line does not go through the center dilation, then our new image line will be farther away from point C, and it will be parallel to the original line, according to that property that we just talked about. So A prime C prime is the same line as AC, since it goes through the center of dilation, and P prime Q prime will be parallel to the original PQ, since it did not go through the center of dilation. So you're going to have to really pay attention to which point is your center of dilation, and then pay attention to, are you talking about a line that goes through that point or not? And that determines whether it's parallel or the same line as.